Welcome to InvestorWeb, the channel dedicated to unveiling the secrets of the financial world. We're here to demystify the complex mechanisms used by the wealthiest in society and to give you a glimpse into the world of big money. Today, we're going to take on a fascinating topic: how the elite hide their money and pass down generational wealth. It's a subject that's shrouded in mystery and intrigue, and understanding it can provide valuable insights into the world of finance and wealth management. After all, these techniques often form the backbone of wealth accumulation and preservation among the world's richest families. We'll take you through some compelling case studies and reveal the strategies employed by the elite. This knowledge could potentially change the way you think about wealth and investment. So, are you ready to delve into the secrets of generational wealth? Let's start with the basics. What exactly is generational wealth? In its simplest terms, generational wealth, also known as family wealth or legacy wealth, refers to assets passed down from one generation to another. This can take different forms, such as real estate, stocks, businesses, or even precious heirlooms. Unlike personal wealth, which is amassed and used during a person's lifetime, generational wealth is about the long game. It's about providing financial security for future generations, ensuring they have a solid foundation on which to build their own wealth. It's about creating a legacy that outlasts the individual. Why is this important? Generational wealth is a significant factor in creating financial stability and economic mobility. It can provide opportunities for education, home ownership, and business investments, all key components in wealth accumulation. Now that we understand what generational wealth is, let's look at how the elite manage to keep it within their families. Have you heard about the Rockefellers? A family that has successfully passed on their wealth for several generations. The Rockefeller family, an American industrial, political, and banking dynasty, is a fascinating case study in sustained generational wealth. The dynasty begins with John D. Rockefeller, who co-founded Standard Oil in the late 19th century. At the peak of his wealth, John D. Rockefeller was the richest person in modern history. But how did the Rockefellers manage to not just maintain but grow their fortune over the years? And more importantly, how did they successfully pass it down through generations? The secret lies in smart investment strategies, diversified portfolios, philanthropy, and, crucially, a well-structured family office. John D. Rockefeller Jr., the only son of the oil magnate, played a key role in preserving the family's wealth. He diversified the family's assets beyond oil into real estate, equities, and other sectors, thereby ensuring a steady income stream for future generations. The Rockefeller family also established a family office, known as Rockefeller and Company, which was responsible for managing the family's investments and philanthropic activities. This entity played a pivotal role in the preservation and growth of the family's wealth. Philanthropy is another important facet of the Rockefeller wealth strategy. Not only does it serve a noble cause, but it also offers significant tax advantages. The Rockefellers have donated billions to various causes, thereby reducing their taxable income and ensuring their wealth remains intact. In addition, the Rockefellers have leveraged the power of trusts to safeguard their wealth. Trusts are legal entities that hold assets for the benefit of others and are a key tool in wealth preservation and transfer. They allow for control over how and when descendants receive their inheritance, providing protection against potential financial missteps. The Rockefellers are just one example of how the elite manage their wealth. Let's explore more. The lessons from the Rockefellers offer insights into how the ultra-wealthy navigate the complexities of wealth management and generational transfer. It's not just about making money, but also about preserving and growing it for future generations. Moving on to the Waltons, the family behind the world's largest company by revenue, Walmart. The Walton family, the descendants of Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, are a fascinating case study in generational wealth management. From the outset, it's clear the Waltons have been strategic in their approach to protecting their wealth. Over the years, they've used a variety of legal strategies to avoid estate taxes and ensure their wealth is passed down efficiently. Let's explore some of these strategies. One of the most potent tools the Waltons have used to safeguard their wealth is the creation of trusts. A trust is a legal arrangement where one party, known as the truster, transfers assets to a trustee, who manages those assets for the benefit of a third party, the beneficiary. The Waltons have used trusts to pass down their wealth while avoiding the hefty estate taxes that would have otherwise been incurred. For instance, they've utilized a type of trust known as a charitable lead annuity trust, or CLAT. Here, a portion of the trust's income goes to charity for a set period. After this period, the remaining assets go to the beneficiaries, in this case, the Walton heirs. This strategy not only reduces their taxable estate, but also helps them fulfill philanthropic goals. In addition to trusts, the Waltons have also used holding companies to control and protect their wealth. These entities have allowed them to consolidate their assets, minimize taxes, and manage their investments more effectively. Moreover, the Waltons have been proactive in their wealth management, continually evaluating and adjusting their strategies as tax laws and economic conditions change. This dynamic approach has been key to their success in preserving their wealth for future generations. In conclusion, the Walton family offers a clear example of how the elite use legal strategies to protect their wealth and pass it down through generations. They've used trusts, holding companies, and a flexible approach to wealth management to maintain their financial status. The Waltons show that a strategic approach to wealth management can help maintain a family's financial status for generations. Ever wondered how the elite managed to keep their wealth hidden? Well, let's delve into some of the methods they use, starting with offshore accounts. Now, these are not inherently illegal or even unethical. Businesses often use offshore accounts for legitimate purposes, such as international business transactions. However, they can also be used to stash away large sums of money, far from the prying eyes of tax authorities. Next on the list, we have shell companies. Now, don't let the name fool you. These are not companies in the traditional sense. Rather, they are corporate entities that exist mainly on paper, without active business operations or significant assets. The primary purpose of a shell company is to manage the financial arrangements of its owner. They provide a level of anonymity that makes it difficult for authorities to trace the flow of money. And then we have trusts. In its simplest form, a trust is a relationship where one party holds property for the benefit of another. The wealthy often use trusts as a means of controlling their wealth while minimizing their estate and gift tax liability. By placing assets into a trust, they can ensure that their wealth is passed down to future generations in a tax-efficient way. But here's the kicker: all these methods are, by and large, legal. That's right, the rich aren't necessarily breaking the law by using offshore accounts, shell companies, or trusts. However, these practices have come under scrutiny due to their potential for abuse. They can be used to evade taxes, launder money, or hide assets during a divorce or lawsuit. That's why these methods have been the subject of much debate and controversy. Some argue that they contribute to income inequality by allowing the wealthy to avoid paying their fair share of taxes. Others argue that they are simply smart financial planning tools. The debate continues, and it's unlikely to be resolved anytime soon. While these methods are legal, they have been the subject of much debate and controversy. As we've seen, managing generational wealth is a complex and strategic process. It's not just about accumulating riches, but rather it's a sophisticated game of preservation, growth, and transfer of wealth over generations. Let's take a moment to recap. We started with a basic understanding of generational wealth. It's not just about the money in your bank account, it's about assets, investments, and properties that can be passed down through generations. It's the kind of wealth that allows families to maintain their status and influence over extended periods of time. And then we delved into two striking examples of generational wealth: the Rockefellers and the Waltons. These families have not only amassed great wealth, but have also been successful in maintaining and growing it over generations. The Rockefellers, for instance, have been strategic in their philanthropic endeavors, creating institutions that will carry their name and influence long into the future. The Waltons, on the other hand, have used their wealth to expand and diversify their investments, ensuring a continual stream of income for future generations. But the real intrigue lies in how the elite manage to keep their wealth under wraps. We've discussed several strategies such as offshore banking, trusts, and shell companies. These methods allow the wealthy to minimize their tax liabilities, protect their assets from lawsuits, and maintain their privacy. It's a complex web of financial maneuvers that requires a deep understanding of the global financial system. In conclusion, the elite's ability to hide their wealth and pass it down through generations is not an accident. It's a carefully crafted strategy that involves a deep understanding of finance, law, and global economics. It's a fascinating world that offers a glimpse into the power and influence of the world's wealthiest families. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe to InvestorWeb for more financial revelations. Until next time.